How's it going, everybody? Doing an eating popcorn and rambling vid here today. This is you probably all had these at some point. This has got caramel, white cheddar and butter popcorn. I have eaten some of this. There's a helicopter or something going around out there. I have, like I said, eaten some of this, and of course, they do blend into other ones as well. So, caramel's the best. What's been going down? Not much. We saw Heretic. Did I talk about it at all? I don't think I did. Saw it on, I was back on Saturday night. Really good. I really liked it. All the acting was excellent. Hugh Grant was in there. He's the bad guy. The one girl I noticed from, she was in Yellow Jackets. She played the young Juliette Lewis character. I forget the other girl's name. They were all really good, though. And both of them, the two girls, they're Mormons. And they're going door to door. And Mr. Reed, Hugh Grant's character, was, I guess, scheduled like an appointment or whatever. And then they go in there. Wife's got to be present. He's pretending she's there. And it's really good back and forth about religion and stuff. And the two girl characters do a good job. I should have looked up their names. The one girl from Yellow Jackets is more of the, I'll say stronger, but like she's going to question more, and then she's a little more like assertive, and the other one's a little more timid and kind of like awkward laugh type. They both do a real good job. Hugh Grant's excellent. Like, I went to go to the bathroom at one point, and it's not like anything crazy happened, but I was like enjoying the dialogue and stuff. It was really well done. And then, if you know, it's like his house is like a maze. A little bit. But they go down there. He says he's found the one true religion. I'm not going to spoil anything there. But other people appear. He's got like prophets and stuff. And you find out what's going on. And one girl kind of figures it out. And they go from there. It almost goes one other way, which it didn't, which I was kind of like, oh, and then it was like, all right, better that it didn't go that way. But it was intriguing for a minute. If you see the movie, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Like, I was like, oh, this is going to take a turn. But that was him using more kind of manipulation or trying to change, because his things weren't going, like there was like a little hiccup in his plan or whatever. So he's, trying to like on the fly come up with something. And I was like, oh wait, is this gonna, kind of do what what I think? But it didn't, which was good because it wouldn't have made sense with the rest of the movie. It would have kind of, I don't know, taken me out of it. It was intriguing for a minute. Really good movie though. Check it out. It's not a typical Hugh Grant role. And people are like acting like, oh my god, he's playing like it was hard for him to do it. He's a good actor for what he does. I liked him in Dungeons and Dragons, and he was still more of that, the romantic comedy type vibe in a way in his character, but not really. But this, he's completely, it is a completely different role, and all the actors have good chemistry and stuff in the scenes. Really good movie. I don't know what we're going to see next. Oh, you know what? I'll do. I mentioned this in the word search video. People asking around, like, talking about ranting on coffee. Coffee. The right way to say it, coffee. The Long Island, New York accent, coffee. Dog. I feel like I've ranted on it in the past at some point. Not to rant on it, I just don't like it, and I like to. Actually, a lot of people I know don't like it, which is interesting. It's always like people are like, don't talk to me until I've had my morning cup of coffee. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, you can't function. You're like super pissed and angry if you don't have your coffee in the morning. Like, you'll behave this way. Like, what the fuck? There's something up here then, right? It's fucking weird. I'll tear your arm off. If I don't have my coffee, don't come up to me. I need it to wake up. It wakes me up when I have to get up early in the morning and stuff, especially like back in Long Island. Not Massapequa, I was going to Massapequa. But I'm waking up at like 5:30. I just get in the shower and I wake up like, unless I've gotten no sleep, but I'm still not going to do that. At that point, I'll just drink a soda, I guess. Or I probably wouldn't even do that. A little bit of cold shower in the beginning is going to wake you up. That will give you the jolt to your system. It's not about, it's more, for me, it's more, I think it's disgusting. My one friend describes it as dirt and water, and I would agree. It's just not good to me. Regardless if there's milk in there, or it's regular, or whatever the hell you're putting in it. I just don't, it's just not good to me. And whatever. It's not even the taste. It's more people's behavior when they don't have it or they rely on it. It's like, okay, you're addicted. Just say you're addicted to it. And you can't, somehow, you're just a piece of shit if you don't have it. So, either you're trying to cover up the fact that you are by saying you need your coffee, or you just are. Like me personally, I would never, like, even if I woke up and I wasn't a morning person and I'm like grumpy or whatever, like, I'm not going to snap at people if they ask me questions in the morning. Like, I assume that's just a personality flaw at that point. It was funny too because someone mentioned like a ramble about Starbucks, but I was like, honestly, you know what I said? I said I never got anything from there. I think one time somebody went to a Starbucks years ago when it was in Massapequa, and they just asked if I wanted something. And I was like, oh, can you just get me a water? But I never had any of their coffees or anything else that they sell there. And it's not because I don't like it. I just don't care for coffee, and I don't care to whatever. I don't care about Starbucks, so I've never had it. There's something with iced coffee too. I was with somebody, and they're talking about iced coffee. This is back in like 2005. Like, I'm like, listen, I'm not going to like it. So we go to Dunkin', I was my 7-Eleven or Dunkin' Donuts. She's like, okay, I'm just going to get you one. I'm like, I'm not going to like it. You're wasting whatever the cost, a couple of bucks. She brings it out, I got you one. I take like 2 sips, solid sips, and I'm like, oh, I'm like gritting my teeth almost, like it's disgusting. I'm like, I told you I do not like this. If it's cold or it's hot or if it's got any weird shit in it, I just don't like it. I mean, listen, I know coffee drinkers that don't behave like loons if they don't have it. But it really is, people like have it at specific times of the day and stuff. So it's almost like this drink is almost controlling your life, your schedule. I gotta have this at this time and that at that time. I gotta have one here. I know some people just have one to wake up, which once again, it's all well and good as long as you're not acting like a jerk to people because you haven't had it. It's more the way people act not having it. I just don't like the taste of it, whatever. Obviously, plenty of people actually do like the taste of it. Some don't and just drink it because they want the quick caffeine fix to get them going, which is all well and good too. But like I said, it's more people being just like assholes to other people, co-workers, friends, family, whoever it may be, because they haven't had their morning cup. I have to have it. Here's your morning cup, and you just take a cup and whip it at them. Is that what you meant by you didn't have your morning cup? And someone just throws a mug, hits him in the face. There's your morning cup. That's like me saying, don't talk to me until I've had my Mountain Dew, you know? Like, what? Don't talk to me until I've had my morning G Fuel. Or my morning, I can't even remember the names of these energy drinks anymore. Red Bull or the other one, Ghost. You know, don't talk to me until I've had my Ghost. Although I only do drink. It's funny, I only do drink energy drinks for these videos. I don't think I've ever had one outside of trying Red Bull, the original years ago. I thought it was awful. Now they have since made flavors, obviously, but don't talk to me until I've had my morning crack pipe hit. There's gotta be people like that, right? A lot of people do it with pot. Somebody just wakes up in the morning, just a normal behaving citizen. But they need that one hit of crack in the morning to get them going. They're just like, they're not even addicted to it. They somehow have to. And there's people like that. You hear that with musicians. Some musicians, like with the heroin, got addicted. Others were like, I hate to say, responsible drug addicts, if that's not a thing, but functioning ones, like functioning alcoholics. Stop drinking, I get the wet brain. That's another thing I should talk on. People probably get pissed. I definitely would get like, what the fuck you? Like, I'm very weird with things where, like, my dad was an alcoholic, right? He didn't have this. He didn't really act this way, but he went through the programs and Alcoholics Anonymous, all this other stuff. Eventually, he kicked it, and then I think he went back, but not. It was weird because I know there's some people like they're so bad where if they drink another drink, they're screwed, right? They're just gonna go off the deep end again. And then there's, I feel, some celebrities, and I'm not saying all of them because celebrities are allowed to be alcoholics and recover. It's not all for show, and they're allowed to be pissed at their jobs too. It's another thing that bothers me. When like a celebrity acts about like, oh, you know, I was treated like this on set, and people like, suck it up, you did it for the money, you don't do it. They're not allowed to complain about their jobs. That means you shouldn't be able to complain about your job either. Nobody should. Just suck it up no matter what they do to you, right? But then this, you know, pissed me off about celebrities. This is really now me just turning into a rant. I should call it eating popcorn and ranting. Maybe I will. when celebrities do this, and you all know it, they will be like, you got to do better for the environment, do this, do that. I'm going to get on my plane and go all over the place. You need to pick up the slack so I can do this stuff. All you regular fucking bozos, you need to use the paper straw. You need to recycle. I will just tell you to do that. That's my job. But I need to be able to burn the fuel and treat the environment like shit. But you guys need to pick up the slack for me so I can do that, like offset there, I always hate when they do that and then they do the complete opposite. It's like, don't tell me what to do, dude. You're nothing. You're not taking my mind, celebrity. That annoys me about celebrities when they act as though, because they got some money, their word matters more. I can go for anything. There's a great episode of Mr. Show. I remember it's a comedy. Bob Odenkirk and David Cross and a bunch of other people. I think the one guy there actually, I think it was Johnstone, or no, it's something John. He was on the show. He actually just got sentenced for the January 6th shit for like a year or some shit. But there's other people on there that Jack Black briefly was on there. Other people, there's a lot of kind of funny comedian types. Really funny show, but they did an episode where like nobody gave a shit about your opinion until you unless you had like a certain amount of money, and someone wins the lottery and they're like, all of a sudden his opinion mattered. He was up top, but he gave it all the way back down. You idiot! Like, it's funny. That's a funny show. But anyway, yeah, about the like. And my dad was an alcoholic. He ended up, I think he still drank from time to time. Like, I don't even know what you call him anymore, like he wasn't drinking the way he did. So he almost improved upon it, but didn't clean it, didn't go cold turkey. But there'll be people and, they're like, oh, I've been sober for a certain amount of time. And everybody's like, congratulations. Maybe I'm an asshole. And I'm not saying it's not good. For me, I would just be like, awesome, good job. I bet that's awesome. Like, I would tell them that's great and it's good that you're able to kick it and you're sticking with it. It's like, are you going to congratulate someone? Or it's same, alcohol's not bad. Cigarettes. Oh, I don't smoke anymore. Congratulations. I haven't smoked in 3 years. Congratulations. I haven't smoked cigarettes my whole life. Can you just give me congratulations every year? That's also me getting kind of joking, but also sometimes it would just, instead of just being like, oh, cool, man, that's awesome. Great job. Just saying that congratulations, like, you didn't graduate high school, like you didn't do, to me, that's just, like I said, I guess I sound like a bit of an asshole. If you want to give me shit for it, go ahead. But I never said to my dad, congratulations, you haven't drank. I would just be like, I'm happy to hear you're not doing it. Good for you. Like, I'm glad you're able to do it and I'm happy about it, but I'm not going to be like, congrats, dude. I didn't, did the Simpsons do something like that where, well, it's like, I quit smoking and gave it up. And Homer's like, here's $1. Lisa's like, he didn't do anything. Didn't he? No, he didn't. And he takes it back. And he's like, I'll take up smoking and then quit. And he's like, that's good. It's hard to do. Here's $1. He didn't do anything. No, I don't mean to offend people with that. It's just that's how I am, And I think it's great when people do kick their habits, and it's awesome that they've recovered and gotten past it. I just said, for me, maybe it's just me and the way it sounds. Like, it sounds weird. I don't know. That's just me. Like, I'll just be like, someone's like, oh, I've been sober for 3 years. I'm like, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you were able to do that. I've had the strength to do that and get off, kick your habit. I think that's fantastic. Maybe to me, it's like congratulations is just like a cheap, quick thing to say to somebody for it. Instead of being like, hey man, that's really cool that you did that. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you found the strength to do that and to overcome it. I think that means more than just saying congratulations. I lost all this weight. Congratulations. You didn't congratulate me when I gained it. Something else. was going to rant on it, but I just had something else in my head and it went away. And also, anything you like or do is perfectly fine. This is just me. Like, I don't sit here and argue with people about these things because I'm not an arguer, but this is just how I feel on some things. You can really plow through these things. I'm filming this Thursday. It's going up Friday. Tomorrow. So the Steelers and the Browns would have already played. I think we might be going to old antique places this weekend. I haven't been a bit. I ordered a PS5 game off Amazon. I think it's supposed to come Saturday. A lot of the Black Friday deals, you know how they do them earlier now. I mean, Black Friday's just not even a thing anymore. It's just like a month, 2 weeks of it. But it was super cheap, and I was like, I'm getting this for $15. It's a game I've been interested in for a bit. I still got to, I was going to film it today and I didn't. The shady football coach that a video I've wanted to do for like over a month now. And here's me. I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't do it. And I'm deciding to do this instead. And I filmed a word search as well that went up last night. No, it'll be Thursday night tonight. But I have to be in moods to do role plays because if I'm not, it's just I'm not going to like the way it comes out. I've done a few in the past where I start and I'm like 5 or 6 minutes in and I'm like, nope, this is not working. That's just on me. Like I shouldn't do them if I don't feel like I'm going to do them. I should be like, okay, I'm ready to do it. Let's do it. But maybe tomorrow or Friday, I'll just get it. And then there's other times where I just do them. Like, I'll be like, okay, I want to do this, and all of a sudden I just do it. Alright, guys. I think I've destroyed enough of these. I feel shit coming on. It's my next vid. ASMR shit. Be a short YouTube shorts. That's why they actually extended the time of shorts. So people can squeeze out a big shit as an ASMR video. Alright guys, that's just plowing through this popcorn like a fat ass. I'm rambling and ranting. That's not beer, by the way. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and have a good day.